Hey, greetings and salutations. I'm Big Brother. Call me Andy if you like. But almost everybody's always called me Big Brother at some point, and that's kind of what I'm used to. But call me Andy, I might go, huh? Um, yeah, so some things going on I wanted to talk about. I kind of want to wait until I get a couple more people in. That way I can say what I got to say in front of more people, make me more accountable for some of the things that I've done wrong here as a seller. Um, if nothing else, if you're new to selling or like watching people fail, stick around. I'll let you know because I definitely failed. So, yep. I should be back every Tuesday and Sunday now from 7 p.m. I don't see me leaving anytime in the near foreseeable future. If I do, I'm going to make damn sure I'm back. Make damn sure I'm back before it's time to get a show off. I really miss doing this. This is part of what keeps me sane. I'm not just saying that, it's true. This is something I look forward to. This is part of my routine, and I enjoy getting together with everybody and stuff like that. It's therapeutic. And I get rid of my stuff, so it's doubly therapeutic. Yeah, I know stuff happens. Hey, Sunley, I was going to ask you, you didn't happen to get anything that wasn't yours, did you? Because I got one of my patrons uh, said she got a box with your name on it and somebody else's name. But I move things around sometimes because you buy stuff that fit in a little box, and then I got to move everything to a big box, so your name stays on the little box. And it's a mess. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to sort it out. So if you happen to get anything that you didn't order, let me know. So, and as soon as I sent out emails to everybody, not concerning that, but yeah, that's my big fail. And she also says she didn't get something that should have been mailed out in November. It has already been delivered, according to the post office. So I don't know what to do there. Um, you know, I can't porch pirate. Maybe I don't know. I mean, yeah. This thing right here, your little light up deal that you bought for $4. Yeah. Maybe I need to start scratching out the names. I do that mostly for you, or for me rather, because once you ladies start buying things, and guy, once you guys start buying things, then I put it in a box and I write your name on the box. That way, as you buy things, I can put it in the box and it all stays together. It's uh just I don't know. I don't want. I've got maybe 10 buyers at the most, and when they're buying things all together, I gotta figure my stuff out because I got a lot of stuff just laying around. Yeah. Yeah, I still got that. Oh, and I will buy. Let's see. Yep. And I got two packages from somebody that hasn't shown up, and I got two more packages from somebody that hasn't shown up, and yeah. OCD. Okay, you know what that's like. You got the narrator in your head. Let's see. My sister is severely OCD for real. So I just happen to get the ADHD and the autism and the depression. It's lovely, and that is part of what causes this mess. Is dealing with ADHD and autism at the same time. One is makes you forget stuff, and one makes you very detailed about things that have to be a certain way. It's all about routine, that kind of thing. And depression just really muddles things up. And yep, and it's stuff I'm learning to deal with. Honestly, I really never had these kind of problems until after COVID. I'm not afraid to say it on YouTube, but there we go. I can say the C word. Uh, the plague. Oh, pardon me, I'm drinking out of Donald Duck, my favorite character. Need some hot coffee. How you doing, Lou? Saw you over there on the other channel. He's a good guy. I've looked up to him as far as video goes and doing this kind of thing. Roy's a good guy. Yeah, the notebook. I don't have it on me yet. I should be fired, but the notebook is something that almost everybody carries around because doing it digitally, I've picked up a digital recording device before to try and remind myself of things I do throughout the day, and yeah, I forget those. So what's the point? Pencil, and paper. It's that or nothing. It's screenshots. Wow. Well, you're doing better than most people. Hey, so tonight what I got for you is some stuff that you've never seen, uh, which is an amazing thing in itself. I'm running out of stuff to show. Um, Probably show a little recap of what I did Sunday because a lot of it's Valentine's Day stuff, and if I can move it here, I would rather do that because anything that doesn't sell by 7 o'clock tomorrow, because I got a 24-hour period on these things. Anything that doesn't sell by then gets listed on eBay immediately because we're coming up on February 14th already. So on my phone. That's cute. And maybe some of the stuff you have seen. I don't know. I'm pretty sure some of the stuff is stuff you've seen. So let me try this. Sung Lee, is there anything that you bought for me that you haven't received outside of that one little gizmo? Oh yeah, hey, that's an idea. Yeah. Put my screenshots in my email. I could always retrieve it no matter what. Hmm. Yeah, I just don't see me being able to do that. I've been doing it this way for so long. Okay, well, I wonder if what she got belonged to the other person. I don't think so. I know that I mailed a bunch of stuff out before I started my journey to the other state. And I released a couple videos in there saying, oops, oops, I'm not going to make it. Um, that's over with for now. Well, let's just say I'm not leaving anytime soon. I don't think so. I don't know. Let's see. But if I do, it's not going to be on a Tuesday or a Sunday. I'm always going to be available on a Tuesday or a Sunday, and that's how I want to do things. Hey, how you doing, Melissa? How you doing? Gang's all here. Oh, Melissa. We got Sun, and we got Lou. Maybe Mike somewhere in the background. Melissa, have you received anything that wasn't yours? Sorry, I gotta ask that. But I seem to have switched orders for somebody, and I'm trying to track down who the other person is, and I have no clue. So, okay, I didn't think so. I think it's Veronica, maybe. And I haven't seen Veronica or Lena in a long time. See you. Well, like I said, I sent out emails to everybody letting them know that I'm back. I'm back to doing every Sunday and Tuesday. I plan on keeping that schedule. Um, like I said, tonight I got a lot of ephemera because Tuesday is regularly my ephemera night. However, uh, until the next auction comes up, not the next doll auction either, because the next one is a doll auction. The one after that, the normal one, uh, I'll go in and see about buying a lot of ephemera. But those first couple of auctions from the year, they're always packed because every seller needs stuff. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Everybody needs to refresh their inventory. That's kind of like a seller thing. A good seller anyway wants to refresh their inventory. You guys get tired of seeing the same old stuff that I put up. Wouldn't you like to see something different, something new? I know I would. Uh, all this other stuff. Go to eBay. You guys don't want it, that's fine. Like I said, though, I'm moving into an ephemera market. I'm trying to get rid of all the bulky stuff. I'll sell the books. I don't mind selling books. Uh, Sometimes they can get heavy, but yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. Got my planner, peanut knife box. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the auction. I don't know if you watch me on YouTube or not. I'll show little shorts or Instagram. Yeah, it's Big Bro Auctions, either one. Uh, and that's the name of my eBay store too. I'm out there. Um, I just do that so anything I say I can back up on video. I don't lie, cheat, steal, all that stuff. A lot of people say that, but I mean it. So there. Um, yeah, doll auction. The auction house that I go to, the Baxter Auction House, they do a doll sale 2 to 3 times a year. Uh, they are known for their doll auctions. People come in uh, from other states for that doll auction. I've seen very expensive dolls come through. I think the most expensive Barbie I've seen go through there sold for like $1,200, but it was like a number two, so it was way up there on the list, right? Whatever number two is, I don't know my Barbie stuff very well. I do know that clothes are worth some big bucks. So I try to learn doll clothes. Oh God, I don't want to do it. I'm getting away from the doll market if I can, unless I can get a good deal. But yeah, there are all kinds of dolls. They got the old French dolls. I've seen all kinds of dolls. Um, let's see. Let me grab something real quick. I'll just go right to upcoming sales. Oh, the crack stuff? Yeah. Yeah, I sold that stuff pretty quickly on eBay, honestly. Bam. I don't know if that'll show up right for you guys or not, but that is what I got coming up. I got 2 auctions I'm eyeballing. I might go to the spring doll sale just because we need to get to an auction. I'm going nuts. Uh, Yeah, I actually look forward to doing that. That's where my friends are. I can say hi to them. My friends that I only have to see once a week. That's even better. So yeah, that was just a kid, but uh, that's where people I know. You say hi to them. I got some friends there that are like in their 80s, but it doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter there. It's all about the stuff. And you can see things, and people say, "Oh, I remember that. That was in my grandma's kitchen," and then tell you a little story about things, stuff like that. Man, you just eat history up in an auction house, and it's great. You get to hear personal recollections of things, and that's awesome. To me, that's awesome. So that's it. Matter of fact, a couple of things I'm going to show you tonight. I got from one of my friends there. The marbles, nah. I think I'm just gonna wing them. I'm just gonna see what they're going for on eBay and lower the price for you ladies, which I always do. And yeah, just go for that. Unless you want to make me an offer, because I don't really know. And I got a great big jar in my back room. They're just marbles, right? They're nothing special. No Supermans. No. Let's see. What were the other ones? Some I don't know. There's like a yellow and an orange one I'm supposed to be on the lookout for. I don't care about that stuff. I really don't. Marbles, I'm sure, is a very lucrative thing to get into, but I don't want to learn something new. I'm learning ephemera, and it's something I enjoy. So that's what I want to do. Okay, so let's get this shindig on the road. I've talked too much. So, yeah, since this is an ephemera night, I'll start with something non ephemera. I found this in a drawer. There it is. It is sealed. I cannot open it. It's one of those flags that you would probably put up in a man cave or a she shed. Who knows? It's Coors Light. It's what it says. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to take it out of the package, but there it is. Coors Light. Anybody want it? Do $2. Moving on out of here. I could probably open it. I really don't want to open it up. I'll never get it back in there. It's like a roadmap. So if anybody's interested in a Coors Light flag for their she shed or man cave, or I've got some friends of mine having problems with their neighbors, and their neighbors have got their video cameras pointed at their stuff, and they tried to get it, and the law won't do anything. So they put up flags right in front of the cameras. There you go. It's a camera blocker if you need it. So if anybody wants the Coors flag, let me know. $2. Well, thank you, Mike. Yes, yes, yes. Please hit the thumbs up. Share me out to people that don't want to buy the stuff that you want to buy. And that's what's how it goes. Okay, so what did I say? $2? Yeah, $2. $2 for that damn thing. I know I might have said three, but it's $2. Okay, next up on the list, mid-century modern. 70s, 60s, 70s, some of the 50s. Yeah. I've got here a address locator. It does work. I got it set to R right now. Oh, the spring was working fine just a minute ago. There we go. And there's actually stuff in it. It does not have the original pin, but everything on it works. What? Yeah, somebody's used the papers in here, but you can buy refills. I found them on eBay. I found them on Amazon for this model even. So I know you can buy refills if you actually wanted to use it. Uh, I'll do $8 on it. If anybody's interested, it's not very heavy, probably like 12 ounces, maybe 14, less than a pound. Uh, does have some condition issues, mind you. It's from the late 60s, early 70s. I remember having something similar to this. Eh, yeah. Okay. So if anybody's interested at all, let me know. Address finder for what did I say, $8. It's really nice. Like I said, there's some wear on it. It's old. There's some wear on me. I'm old. So, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the weird stuff out of the way. I have here sealed a Harley Care starter kit for your leather, for your Harley leather. It is sealed, as you can see. I'll do $5 starting on this. Formulated for washing in direct sunlight, gentle cleaning wash for use. So far, there's wheel. Okay, so it's got the sun wash, it's got wheel and tire cleaner, it's got bug remover, and a gloss for your leather. Let's see, 4 2-ounce bottles, which, you know, contents flammable. Yep. I don't know. Let's see, there was a date on this at some point. But it's chemicals, and I trust chemicals not to break down, especially stuff for the leather. It says 05. So there we go. If you're interested, just say Harley cleaner for $5 in the comments. Everything's good for 24 hours. So 7 o'clock tomorrow, all the sales will go off if you're interested. Okay. I want to promote this really quick. Like I said, I know this has condition issues, as you can see. But this is that book from the 1700s. I believe it was 1745 on this. Oh my goodness. 1745, 1745. So I'm going to start this off cheap. I've been telling you guys 20. I tell you what, I'm going to have an auction on this thing. When I started off at 10, uh, yes, it has condition issues, but it's something from the 1700s. 1700s. We read about stuff in the educated read about stuff in the 1700s, and here it is. You can hold history in your hands. This is what I chase after. And every once in a while, I'll get stuff from the 1700s. I've been fortunate enough to grab something from the 1600s at one time, once. So it was 1695. It was pretty close to 1700, but it was still from the 1600s. Anyway, I'm going to auction it off. I'm going to start it cheap because it does have condition issues, and I want people to get a chance at getting history. I mean, if you say it looks like crap, I'm not interested because so and so. Oh, that's fine. Let somebody else have it. I'm sure somebody else will enjoy it. If not, then, I might put it up to auction on eBay. Who knows? Because I don't know, you know? So 1745. What exactly is it? Yeah, it's probably something religious. All the old books left around, most of them, yeah, it's religion. Evidence of the Christian religion. Yeah, I did all that. It's got a bunch of subjects about it. Minister talking about it, breaking it down, those particular moments of the Bible or teachings. So there it is. It's got a split right down the spine, and the front cover does come off, but it's got some nifty writing in it. This was a gift to somebody on the 2nd of February in 1808. So, gonna sell it off starting bid. It's gonna be $10. Haven't decided when yet. It's probably gonna be after Valentine's Day. As a matter of fact, it'll probably be closer to March, spring. That's when everybody's going yay. So, just to let you know. Oof. And I got these from the 1800s, from the early 1800s. They may not seem like much, but they're accounting sheets from them, and it's got a lot of fancy writing, and all of these are double-sided. They're just on here to protect them, right? Because they're old, really old. Let's see, what did it say, 1846 or something like that? I think so, sometime around that. And I will be selling these at that same time, and these will probably start off around the same. Sell all three of them together. So I'm really not sure. Oh yeah, we've already gone through these. Next on the agenda is I'm going to sell all of these together. There are 9 of them. These are postcards, obviously. Um, and I pulled all these out for some particular reason. Uh, I have 3 here that have flowers on them. I'll show them individually, but right now I'm just going to show them as a group. And here's one with a leather postcard. That one in the middle is a Christmas greeting card from the early 1900s, if it's not before. And there's a ethnic one there. Whee! There we go. How you get around China at the time? Probably still. Um, and these 3 little uh, Dutch, German Dutch, whatever, from a while back. I think 1913, 1914, and 1917, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I'm going to sell all 3 of them together. I usually do $2 a postcard. That put it at 18. That's too much. Do $12 starting bid on all of these as a lot. Seriously, I've got a lot of postcards. I want to get rid of them. So I'll go through these quickly as I can. Season's greetings. This has got the gold foil around it. You can see that was kind of a thing at the time in the 1910s. So it is unpostmarked. It is very embossed, as you can see. Next one is a Christmas wishes card. This one is postmarked from 1929, Knoxville, Tennessee. There you go. Does have writing on the back. You can read it if you win. The next one is Pretty Red Flowers. I don't know my flowers, so they're red flowers. Best wishes. Highly embossed. Who knows? It's probably 1910s, 1920s. those 3 cards, which I think are the lesser of the 9, honestly, in my opinion. I pulled this one out because it's worth money on eBay. I do remember that one. And this one is 1911. There's writing on the back that I am not going to squint. Here you go. Oh, yeah, this one's got a Hong Kong stamp on it, by the way, with a Hong Kong stamp. Rubber stamp and a regular stamp from Hong Kong. Maybe that's why I pulled it out. This one's pretty neat. It's worth some mostly because of the place. But this is a leather postcard. They did make postcards out of leather. I have come across quite a few in my day. As you can see, it's a real postcard. I've come across quite a few in my time, but let's see, Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So, Independence Hall, just a little while ago, was worth some money. Now it's not so much. And this one is a greeting card. This is early 1900s. I'm talking like 1901, 1902, that kind of early. But this is a German greetings card, probably for Christmas, I'm betting. I think I've already looked at this one for Christmas. Here's the inside. As you can see, it's really embossed. This flower pops. It is unsigned inside. Does have a to and from. God's blessing be with you this Christmas tide. A little poem inside, printed in Germany on it. Here's the back. Does have something here, dirt. Let's see, all that's included, and these Dutch German old Dutch around here. It's all German Dutch, but you know when you say that, I think Amish. 1914 German Dutch. That looks dirty. This is not dirt. This is actually the background. So as you can, because it goes here and then stops. There's white space. So that's just the background. That's not dirt. Yeah. Here's another one. These are, let's see, in Greenfield, Indiana. That's not too far from here. I think that says 1917. And here's another one. There is much dirt I need. I want 1913 from, yeah, these are all from Greenfield, which might have been Pennsylvania Dutch. That's what I was trying to think of. It's all Pennsylvania Dutch, which means German. So, all 9 cards for, what did I say, 12? 12 sound good. So, some of them are postcards. One of them's a greeting card from the early 1900s. Yep, that's what I got. And a leather postcard. If anybody's interested, you let me know. You get the whole group. Just say postcard group in the comments below if you want it. It's for 12. And I will include the protectors because I've got too many. So that's what I showed Tuesday. All right. Something new, some exciting. I did show it at one time. It's got a number on it. It doesn't say. All right. Well, I have here a photo of an all girls. Well, no, there's some guys in there. Oh, there's a couple guys here in the back. They're wearing overalls that definitely have the evil Dennis the Menace look. You could just tell. I expect to see like a handmade slingshot in their back pocket, that kind of thing. These boys up here, these boys over here, they look clean cut. Teacher's pet. There's this big card. Nothing on the back but a number. Mostly girls, because we all know the girls are the smart ones. So, uh, $3. How's that sound? Hmm. Profiling. So, if you're interested, uh, definitely an old photograph. Can't tell you a time period at all. If you're familiar with clothes at that time, you might be able to tell. But it's definitely before the 50s. So, you want $3? Oh, let's see. Now let's get that stupid flag out of here. Okay, I picked these out. I have shown these. I don't know if recently. I didn't put my hair back. Now I'm going to eat my hair. Okay. I have here. Ooh, I have what it says Winona Hymns with its supplement, 1906. So they are hymns, not hers. They're hymns. uh, it says there with the supplement. Well, this thing has seen a lot of hands. I'm thinking. A little bit of a tear right there. 1906, mind you. Lots of hymns. That's what it is, hymns. Where Jesus is, home to me, lift him up. Here's a bunch of children's songs in there. I think I saw uh, one for guys. That might be another book I have. Uh, I'll do $3 on the hymns. 1906. If you're interested, please let me know. It's number 4. I don't know where 1, 2, and 3 is. But there you go. There's number 4 if you want it. Winona Hymns with supplement, 1906. $3. Cabinet card. I got a fancy cabinet card here. It will be number 6. I'll do $3 on this cabinet card. Should do 5, but I'm going to do 3. It's got the real fancy outside to it. Somebody spent a little money on this one. Somebody with money. He might have been going for a banker job or a lawyer job. Something tells me he was a ginger. I don't know. I could be wrong. But there he is. And there's a real fancy side to it. $3 for the dude. Number 6 for the dude with money. All these things, they stopped abruptly, like in the 19 teens because Kodak. So nobody really needed photo cards anymore. Oh, another cabinet card. Ooh, oh, this one's got a big old rip in it. Never mind. That's too bad. That's a family. Oh well. Let me show you this one. This is from 1882. How to use Florence knitting silk. There you go. Number one what's that say? Nanotech Silk Company has a condition issue because the front cover comes off. But there you go. Down there at the bottom is where it says 1882 besides this. But it's basically patterns for silk, fancy patterns it goes into, hints to purchasers of knitting silk. It shows you all different kinds of patterns. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It shows you how to make, there's a bunch of mitts in there. It shows you how to make the mitts. So there's all that in there. There are some advertisements in here. So this old knitting silk thing, even with the, oof, that's going to fall apart. I just know it is. Uh, let's see. Florence silk holdery for ladies. Oh, yeah. There's put your initials in the silk. I'd like to learn how to do that. It looks kind of neat. Yeah, but I won't. I'd do $3 starting on it. Sure, why not? Let's get it out of here. If somebody likes it, they can have it for $3. That's going to be number 10. So that would be the silk hosiery. From 1882. This one, $3. Vacation Bible School Songbook. Oh, you're gonna make me figure this out. 1941. Well, that's during a time. There you go. It's intact. It's all together. 1941. It's not that far ago as far as I'm concerned, But still 40s, that's a historical time for sure. Wonderful Words of Life. Vacation Bible School. Marching with the Lord. Children of Other Lands. Well, that's one I haven't heard. Read our Holy Bible every day. The Bible is God. Oof. I don't know about all this, but yeah, there's the books in the back. If you're interested, that's number 3. That's number 28 for $3. Nobody really likes the religious stuff, huh? Okay. Well, guess what? Yoko. You're not gonna want this one too, probably. 1966. Songs you love. I know because it says so. There you go. Says favorite gospel songs used on the back to the Bible broadcast. Well, I wasn't around for that broadcast, thankfully. Let's see. Songs you love. Let's see. $3. Tis marvelous and wonderful to glory thee over the sunset mountains, the miracle of love. Listen to the wondrous story. Bunch of them in here. I didn't name them all. Just skip through them. cool use of graphics where the graphics are. Boy, get back to churching. Well, there's some people in Capitol Hill that want this shit. Um, yeah, $3. You guys want the Bible songs? Number 29, Gospel. Oh ye unto ye. Okay, time for Satanic Panic. Yeah. So I've talked about it before. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons a lot. Like I quit like 10 years ago. So, I'm almost 60. So I played for a long time. I played since the 80s. I know my way around. Trust me. Oh, anyway, I still got marks in these books. I have the core books for Dungeons and Dragons 5e, the latest book edition. They've come out with supplements since, and they're calling that 6th edition. It's not. It's just add-ons to this one. Um, corporations being greedy. That's what that is. Hasbro owns them. So now, anyway, what I have here is the Monster Manual, the first one for the core edition. That was there for Satanic Panic. I thought it was weird that we're doing Satanist stuff, but our story says we're beating up the demons and devils and driving them out of the land. So we were actually doing good things on the board. Just somebody didn't like how we were doing it, I guess. I have the Dungeon Master's Guide. The Dungeon Master is the person that runs the adventure. That's it. That's all they do. There's a lot of rules. Honestly, book fairly easy reads, lots of pictures. So there's not a whole lot, but it's got magic items in here. It's got an adventure in here, a small one. Um, just all kinds of things about certain people and events and stuff. The guy running or lady running the show needs to know. And here's the player's handbook. Now these are all mine. They are used. They might have some smolch on them. I'm telling you, I could get together a bunch of us. I'll run a game. I love being a DM. I suck as a player because I've been a DM. This is the core book. Tells you all the races, what they can do, all that stuff. Once you played the game for about 5 or 6 years, you'll figure out you don't really need these. But in the beginning, you probably do. Yeah, this is for 5e, the latest edition. This is what you're going to find. Now, I'm going to sell all 3 of these together because it is the core, meaning this is what you need to start. If you have a teenager or a 20-year-old or more staying with you that wants these, that just has the digital downloads, let me tell you about the digital downloads. Yeah, you can have them and they're on your tablet and you can access them really quick. But nothing says addiction like getting the books, right? So the Dungeon Master Guide is going for like 30. The cheapest one I saw was 25 on eBay. I'm gonna sell all three books for $35. It sounds like a lot. Yeah, I've already sold off my original books. I just did that like a month ago. I'm really sorry I let them go, but I've got to memorize. Oh, hello, Kenneth. So yeah, $35 for all three books is a freaking steal. You can go look these prices up. You can still buy these books. New, I think the Player's Handbook is going for like, I don't know, 15. I think you can find deals. Maybe you can get it for 15. I know it's at least 20. So, you know, the original prices are on the back, and I guarantee you I paid every bit of those. So there was $50 for this one. And Player's Handbook, $50. I think I paid 40. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Um, so even at half price, these things are 20, 40, $65. If I sold them at half price, they're $65. I'm getting rid of all three of them for $35 plus shipping, of course. And we're gonna go from there. If you're interested, just put in the comments D&D books. You get all three, $35. And like I said, they are used. Please do not accept new. Like yeah, here's some. Yeah, but you can scrape that off if you wanted to. That'd probably get some WD-49 or something on there. Clean it up if you absolutely have to. But these were used. These were loved. Okay, so that's what we got. And yeah, I started off in the 80s for the first ones, the ones before the books with the supplements. Okay, next up on the list, I have a book. This book is going to start off at, damn it, $8. I'll do $8 on it. I'd like to do 10, but I'll do 8. It is 1835. Ooh, let's keep track of time there. Yep. 1835, and of course, it's religious in nature. Why not? Let's see. The Works by Jonathan Edwards. Essay on his genius in writings. So this is some guy looking at another guy's writings and making his assessment of it because he wanted to see his name in print, I guess. It's religious in nature. It's not a Bible verse. It's not sermons. Talks about different things throughout here. I just have to let you know that it's religious in nature. Some sermons are in there that he commented on, and some things about people walking into the church and how they should worship, and his comments on that, of course. Anyway, 1835. It is getting brittle. This is leather, but it's thin leather. So as time comes on, it turns into like a brittle paper almost, and it'll flake off very easily. So when I'm done with this, regardless if it's bought or not, it's going to go into a plastic bag that a lot of you that bought from me have seen before, uh, so I can keep it intact because it is 1835. Uh, it is coming apart. Look at that. All right, well, let's drop the price of $5 because that just happened. That's what you get for selling old books. That's what happens when you handle a lot of them. I should have left it alone, but I didn't. So there we go. We'll make it $5. And like I said, chances are it's going to be out of there before it gets to its destination. Yep, there we go with that. We'll give it a number. We'll give it a number 30. It's about 30 minutes before it falls apart. Okay. It's a book. Tell you what, I'm going to throw this. I showed this last Sunday. I'll show this real quick. There it says Blue Label American Processed Cheese. It is a wooden crate. This is what they used to store cheese in. Nothing is stored in wood anymore. I've got a lot of wooden crates, and they're worth some money because nobody ships in wood anymore. It's all steel. So, yeah, with all the changing stuff there. There, it's got some paint along the side. $5 for this. Just a neat little thing. I've been keeping books in. I kind of slide them in here. That's what I've been using it for. Uh, Says here the Pabst Corporation, Pabst ETT Corporation, Chicago, Illinois. Those beer people making cheese, beer and cheese. Now it makes sense. 5 pounds total weight. If you're interested, $5. Just say cheese box. How's that? Cheese box, $5. If you want it, let me know. Mm-hmm. There, I've got. I think I got more than one of these, don't I? Oh yeah, my Vesta case. I might try that. That's an 1800s piece. I rather like that piece. I'll sell it maybe. Anyway, until then, I have a patch for the North American Hunting Club Life member. There you go. If you're interested, it's $3. I guess tonight's $3 night, huh? Let's see. North American Hunting Club is unused, as you can see. Looks like maybe it could be an iron on. It's got the stuff in there. Yeah, I get all kinds of auto collectibles. I didn't bring any out with me today. Sundays is typically the day I bring out the other collectibles. What kind of collectibles do you want? Are you wanting die-cast cars? Are you wanting postcards with old auto ephemera on it, or with old auto ephemera? Man, depends on what you want. I've got old magazines, hot rod magazines, and racing magazines from the 50s, 60s, things like that. Depends on what you want. I see a lot of different stuff at an auction. So you got to be, if there's something that you say, I want, I'll go look for it. But I got to wait for the auctions to start, number one, which should be at the end of February, I'm hoping. Um, it probably looks like it's going to be the 1st of March for they even think about starting it up. But I know some others I can go to. I just don't want to drive there. But I will if I have to. Um, yeah, depends on what you want, you know. Yeah, Melissa, I know you want oddities and creepy, and you like the damaged things. Yeah, I got you. And train stuff. Everybody likes train stuff. Got you pegged. The hunting patch, big one. Here's the size of my hand. It's a pretty decent size one. If you're interested, it's $3. Just putting a deer patch, hunting patch in the butt. You got old toys. Okay, so what's your definition of old? Because yours and mine are probably two different ones. I come across old toys a lot. It's usually at the doll auctions. Antique toys, I come across those a lot. Antique toys. Oh, yeah. Crafting stuff, yeah, I do. Yeah. My really expensive good glue gun finally took a finally took a crap on me, and now I have to throw it away because there's no more fixing that. So, so I might as well get rid of all. I'm gonna get rid of all of my crafting stuff once and for all. But I still come across stuff here and there because saying you're going to gather up everything is a difficult thing. Especially since I've been moving the contents of my house into this house. I kind of just been shoving everything into a container and going from there. Metal toys. All right. As far as Melissa goes, metal toys usually are costly at auctions. Okay, and if you're talking, especially when you're talking about the robots or anything automated, the prices of those typically get up in the nosebleed sections, or if you broke, just keep on going. In the middle of the year, in the summer, is when people are less likely to show up to the auctions, especially when it gets hot, like 100 degrees outside, 90 degrees. People don't like going out. And that's the best time to go out for meat. Less competition, especially since the prices have gone up at the auction house. They've gone up tremendously at the auction house, not just slightly. So, but as far as the other, the wooden toys, I see that stuff from the early 1900s all the time, like the thing where you move the thing around and the little chickens go cluck 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 cluck. Cluck, that I see that all the time. I see kaleidoscopes a lot, things of that nature. Yeah, well, just started last year, so. But I don't mind giving these people their money. For one, they're good people. I mean, I know them personally, and they're just good people, and I like doing business with good people. So, you know, um, and I love the place. It's closed. They always have good stuff, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm not too much into the thrifts. I dropped out of the thrifts a long time ago. I think I first started selling online in 2010, 2011, something like that. And it didn't take me long to figure out that thrift stores was where not to do business. Although, and it's still true, if you know your glass, if you know your patterns, you can take some big money out of there from the clear glass things. I've scored Heisey glass candle holders that I sold for 125 bucks. And I don't know, I think they made me pay to like 12 or 13 bucks for them there at the Goodwill. But they didn't know what to have. To them, it's just clear glass junk and there's a lot of it. But if you know your glass, but that stuff's hard to remember and stuff like that. The person is dead. Yeah, yeah. And about the estate sales, there's private owner, there's bank, and they'll just hire out any old auction house and not do checks on them. Or there might be the auction company that's hired by the people. So you got to be knowing what you're walking into there. The best ones are run by the people. Unless they're going by eBay prices, then you're screwed. Well, right here on eBay, it says 135. That's what they're wanting. It's not what they're getting. They want 135, but they're only getting 25. So things that sellers got to deal with, and things you guys don't want to hear. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Um, got a few more things here. Man, this group of man, I don't know. I want to look them up. I really do want to look them up. I'm gonna have to look them up. I'm gonna guarantee I'm not gonna guarantee that. I gotta be careful. Okay, time for show and tell. Uh, the miniature stuff. You like miniatures? Because I got miniatures at the Yin Yang. So you like the smalls? You like smalls? Yeah, I know. I don't. Geez, what is up? This is not what to do with her. I apologize. It just this stuff there. That's not great. Anyway, I've got this 4 book set. What they are is uh, what they say on the cover. Now I've got 2 that look the same, but it's different in the middle. And these are just advertisements for that company. These are the equivalent of trade cards. There's stories, but they're fully illustrated. This these 2 look the same, but they are not. Oh well, they may be the same. Wait a minute. If it makes one day, summer sky is blue. Okay, maybe it is. I'll sell this one right now. Let's see if I can find a copyright. This stuff is old. Trade card old, which means 1880s to 19 probably 10s. I seriously doubt it goes anything past the 20s. Uh, by then, in the 20s, advertising booms. And I'm not seeing anything for a date. But in the back, yeah, health in the household. If Allen's hygienic fluid is there, make sure you go out and get you a bottle right now. Good luck. Yeah, I know. But there's all kinds of the picture and a story in it. Almost looks like a gun, but it's not. I don't know what this story is. I didn't read it anyway. Oh, this has got to be early 1900s, very late 1800s, very early 1900s. Fully illustrated advertisement book. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, what the hell? I'll do $5 on it. Starting bid. I think that's more than worth it. Here's the old codger on the back. For he was good and kind. Western Santa Claus. Look at this. What the heck is going on? Bad hair day. It's been a bad hair month. So these naughty sheep quick did go, wagging their tails behind. But the old nester appeared and said, No, no, for he was good and kind. Pizzoni's complexion powder. For a limited time, we will present stuff in a gold box. Oh, wow, I got to be on the lookout for that. And it's their 40th anniversary that they're that makes this stuff old. That's pretty cool. I got my list in for 5. It is in good shape, but I mean, there's nothing coming off as you can see. It's the front page. I know I'm testing the integrity. Uh, Here's some more of the illustrations. Where little Bo Peep has gone to sleep beside little boy Blue, but old Nestor appeared and said, No, no. I'm not sure who Nestor is, but he sounds like a good and kind guy. Huh. There are 5 of these books in a set. They are pretty and will amuse children by the hour. Will mail you the entire seat. They'll mail you the entire seat on receipt of 10 cents in silver or postage. You should send for them someplace in St. Louis. That's awesome. All right, Melissa, it looks like you get this a nifty book. There is a set of 5, and I have 3 of them. So, plus the one you just have. Melissa. Let's see. Somewhere around here there's a pencil. But I shall use the pen. Melissa. 5. Thank you very much, Melissa. Okay, so 3 of the 5, the runaway sheep, Punch and Judy's Ride, and I've got Red Riding Hood. I will be putting these up on eBay, just so you know, since I do have 3 of them. It may take till the end of the week before I do it, but they will be up there. If you're interested in them, then come over and look at them if you'd like. I'm not sure what I'd call them. Probably something to do with nursery rhymes and advertising. If you're interested in them on eBay, contact me first. It'll say contact seller about an item, and it'll let you pick the item or copy the item number, which is located on the page, and it'll bring it up. And then just say, hey, yo, I watched your YouTube show and I'm interested in this set, and I'll give you a discount. Okay. So that's how we do that. Looking back, well, that's Red Riding Hood. That's pretty cool. This is the one that Melissa just bought, where he is good and kind. Punch and Judy's right, huh? But the eat was punished, I'm glad to say. But the cat was punished, I'm glad to say. That's not nice, but you know. Okay, so that's what we got with those. I'm going to have to look at those. If you don't see them up on eBay in a week, they might turn around and come back here. All right, real quick. Let's do a couple more, and then I'm going to call it a show. I have this. It looks like a watercolor, but it is a print. And I've gotten up on it, and it still looks like a watercolor. But it's noted as a print. So I'm going to sell it as a print. You get it like this. On the back, it says, you have received an archival quality Gickley print on 100% rag watercolor paper. The original watercolor was commissioned by Donald Capital Management, by Rich probably, and done by your artist Yvonne Joyner, who did sign it right here. $5 on this. It's a picture of a Victorian house, obviously. This is a print, Victorian home print. Yeah, somebody, whoever had this, was wanting $5. $5 each. No, I'm not going to sell the other 3 yet. That 5 was just for the one. All right. So if you're interested in the what it says print, I swear to God that looks like watercolor, but you know it says print, so I'm gonna sell it as a print. It's $5 if you're interested at all. Put down number 2 by Yvonne Joyner. I haven't looked up the name. She might be somebody. She might not. Number 2. I've got yeah. I'm gonna end it with books. So 1909. Oh, yeah. Children's book says child classics, first reader, which means big letters, easy to read. By the Bob's and Merrill Company. Yeah, that's it. Child classics, first reader. Pages are pretty good. Book's in decent shape. We'll start off on. It's even got the letters in there if you need to go over it. A is Aladdin, B is Little Boy Blue, C is Cinderella, D is David the Shepherd Boy, Fisherman and his wife, G is Goody Two Shoes. Condition issues, the first couple of pages, it looks like we got a red star stamp. Approval, I guess. I don't know. Sound draw, 6 dot tell. Yeah, it's first reader. Cock crows in the morn to tell us to rise, and he who lies late will never be wise. Mm-hmm. For early to bed and early to rise wipes you out the rest of the day. His way to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's not true. We've learned differently. This is the house that Jack built. This is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. It's got the Jack built story in it. I can never remember all of them. $5 on this first year reader. Tales of Simple Simon. Simple Simon met a pie man going to the fair. Hey, let me try some of those, man. He said, "No way, you freak, get away." Ah, shit, you do. Old Mother Hubbard. She went to the Hatter's to buy him a hat, but when she came back, he was feeding the cat. No, the original stories probably. I don't know. It's got some really nice, stuff on the front. Here's the back. $5 for the first year child classics reader. We'll do number 31 for that one. Put those in my cheese crate all over again. Okay. I have here a set. It's not the complete set. I've got 2, 3, and 5. I think of 5. Let me verify that real quick. The history of England, by the way. The Cabinet Encyclopedia conducted by that person. History England continued. It does not say. Oh my goodness. History of England continued from number 4, volume the 5th, 1835. Let's see. Okay, let's try that again. History of England, volume number 2. Can somebody speak out there and show me that you see me? Because all my comments just disappeared. Am I back? Now, I accidentally hit a button on my keyboard. Okay. Oh, let's wait a few minutes here. Okay, so they have some condition issues to them, but they are 1830s books. Okay. Sorry about that, people. I'm sharing books and I'll put them down on the keyboard and bloop. These are the last things I'm going to sell. So, or, only got 3 people in, but it's okay. History of England, volumes 2, 3, and 5. Whether I want to sell these a piece, I don't know. It doesn't seem right. But you know, who's going to track down number 1 and number 4? And it might go beyond 5. I don't know. I'm not going to read it. But it is the History of England, Volume 2, from 1831. These are all leather covers, by the way. 1832 History of England, Volume number 3. 1835 History of England, Volume number 5. Leather cover. Yeah, well, Melissa, that may be what you want. Mr. Works. So, normally I would sell these probably about $5 a book, but I'm not going to do that. I do $12 for all of them. Like I said, they're old. That'd be enough of that. They're falling apart. But you know, 1831 to 1835, History of England, volumes 2, 3, and 5. If you're interested, just in the comments below, put down History of England set, which would probably be a lot easier than putting down number 32 for all 3 of them. $12, all 3. If you want a little piece of history here, and how England whitewashed a lot of its stuff. See you, Melissa. Thank you for purchase, and hopefully see you again soon. That's what I got. I have more, but I'm going to wait till Tuesday. I'm going to try and acquire newer stuff you haven't seen. That's going to be a challenge for me. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. I may bring out these others, these ones I just show and told you guys. I need to look them up. You know, if they're worth like $100 or more, they're going on eBay. But if they're, you know, like 50 or less, I'll bring them over here and I'll throw a discounted price. And hopefully I'll learn how to freaking comb hair by then. Just ridiculous. Anyway, that's what I got. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate everybody. Yep, that's what I do. Have a good day. Tell the people around you that you love them. And everybody enjoy their days. Until Sunday, 7 o'clock. See ya.